The AC volts meter indicates AC voltage at the source selected by the AC meter selector. And the cycles per second frequency meter indicates the AC frequency at that source. The AC meter selector is a 7-position rotary switch used to select the source of inputs to the AC volts and the cycles per second frequency meters. When the standby power position is selected on the AC meter selector, the meters display the frequency and voltage at the AC standby bus, which are 400 cycles per second and 115 volts, respectively. Now touch the AC meter selector to move it to the ground power position. When the ground power position is selected on the AC meter selector, the meters display the frequency and voltage of the ground power source, if a ground power source is connected and operating, whether in use or not. Now, touch the AC meter selector to move it to the generator 1 position. When the generator 1 position is selected, the meters display the frequency and voltage of generator 1. The frequency limits you should allow for a generator are 400 plus or minus 15 cycles per second. The voltage limits are 115 plus or minus 5 volts. If the respective field relay is closed, indications are displayed on the meters regardless of whether the selected generator breaker is open or closed. If the field relay is open, the meters will indicate to the extreme left side. The APU generator and generator 2 positions of the AC meter selector choose the respective generator for inputs to the AC meters. Indications are similar to those for the generator 1 position. Now touch the AC meter selector to move it to the inverter position. When the static inverter position is selected, the meters display the frequency and voltage output of the static inverter. The test position is used by maintenance. The Galley power switch controls heating power to the forward and aft service areas, but it does not control ceiling lights. The residual volts button enables the AC volts meter to change from a full right upper scale deflection of 130 volts AC to a full right lower scale deflection of 30 volts AC. It is used to confirm a generator disconnect, which will be covered in the abnormal operation section of this lesson. The residual volts button must not be depressed if the field relay is closed, or damage to the meter will result.